Welcome back to Dark Corners Streaming. Recommended to us by one of our subscribers and available to watch on YouTube, Japanese horror Jigoku, or Sinners of Hell, represented something of a sea change for its prolific director Nobuo Nakagawa, and also for Japanese horror cinema, moving from the traditional kaidan ghost story towards a more visceral vision of horror, and its influences can still be felt today. The film falls into two parts, the first taking place in the real world, where newly engaged student Shiro and his friend Tamura are involved in a hit and run. And make a decision that will have grave repercussions. Racked with guilt, Shiro decides to go to the police with his fiancée Yukiko, but... I said this is taking place in the real world, but as you may have noticed, this is a very stylised real world in its settings and performances, already hinting that perhaps all is not as it seems, and particularly that Tamura is not all that he seems. Starting out as the sort of bad influence friend your parents warn you about, he soon moves beyond that. Coming across more like an over-the-top version of the Inspector from J.B. Priestley's An Inspector Calls. The action has now relocated to a care home where Shiro's mother is dying, while his father is sleeping with another woman in the room next door. In fact, as Tamura says, everyone here seems to be guilty of something, and the place is an unsettling mix of quiet tragedy and drunken excess. In the second half, the film leaves the real world behind. This was the final film of Shintoho Studios, which was going bankrupt even as Jigoku was being made, and it's a testament to Nakagawa's resourcefulness that the stylized visuals are as impressive as they are on such a low budget. His hell is fantastical, but also visceral. In 1960, this was probably the most uncompromising vision of hell ever put on film. Its unflinching depiction of the tortures of hell is one of the main areas where the film was groundbreaking, and, for better and worse, filmmakers have since picked up that gauntlet. Cards on the table, my personal taste in Japanese horror runs closer to more traditional films like Onibaba and Kwaidan, but there's no denying the visual artistry here, or the gut-wrenching power of Nakagawa's vision. Hell in some form or another is one of the oldest horror concepts, and while many have put it on film, few have done so with such fidelity to the meaning behind it. This isn't just torture porn. This is penance. Thanks for watching. Can't say I'm an expert in Japanese horror, so what are the hidden masterpieces, the ones we might not have heard of? Let us know in the comments below, and any thoughts you have on Jigoku.